Two down to the inning. Oh, he doesn't get the call. 2-1.
Really close pitch down around the knees there, and you could see him asking where it missed. Probably doesn't agree, but it appears he's ready to move on to the next pitch.
Junior makes the catch, and that is that. On to the third inning. Now the number 2 hitter, Jimmy Rollins.
The shortstop, Jimmy Rollins.
Kirby back to work. Bouncer to second. Polanco gets it to first. And a quick out, number 1.
Now that second baseman, Tyson.
Next up for the A's, Tyson Williams.
And there's one thing on his mind this at bat, getting that first hit at the big league level.
Base knock center field. So a man aboard now with 1 away. Tyson Williams with his first major league hit. And this is a moment I'm sure he'll never forget. Congrats.
Yeah, great moment for him and his family. A guy works so hard and has to wait so long for this to happen. And when it does, it can kind of be overwhelming, dude. You still have to stay locked in on the game, but it's great when you can take a minute to just appreciate what you've done and how hard you worked to get here.
Swing and a miss.
Well, that's today's style of baseball right there, right? Big-time velo on the bump and big-time pop at the plate.
On the ground to third, and it stays fair. They fired in quickly, so it's first and second with only 1 away.
Good 2-strike hitting right there, Boog. A bit of a lost start for some, so that was nicely done to beat the odds. He kind of rolled over on this pitch a little bit, but he got enough behind it to shoot it through for a knock, and you'll take that anytime you can get him to find a hole.
Willie Mays digging in now. And there's a ball.
Could use a ground ball here. Something in the infield. Runner at first base. Get 2. Get out of this.
Liner caught at second.
It's never fun going back to the dugout after hitting a line drive that finds a glove, but you will get some high fives. You know, when you make great contact, you feel like you've done everything right. But in this game of baseball, not everything is in your control.
That one ripped. That's back there. And that one is out of here. Another homer. His second home run of the game. It's 6-1. That's their 4th home run of the game.
They can't stop, and they won't stop hitting home runs in this one, Boog. They're clearly feeding off of each other at the dish.
Singy, he's been the main character in this one. A multi-homer performance in his debut. Certainly a rare accomplishment, but one that comes to mind. Trevor Story back in 2016 for the Rockies.
Oh, yeah, it's been quite the day for him, Boog. He's making a huge impression here, just like Trevor Story did. So hopefully this is a great sign of what's to come for him.
And the batter now, Dick Allen. Hard hit left side. Crawford throws to first in time. And that. Welcome back. Here's a look at this team's early season projection. Swing and a miss at 100 miles an hour. That one missed. On the ground to short. Throw over to Thomas. Leadoff hitter gone in the third. And now the center fielder, Julio Rodriguez. Clips the corner. 0-1. The Mariners knew what they had. Signed him in July of 2017 for a little under $2 million when Rodriguez was just 6. Swing, and this one's blasted. It's got a chance. Onto the track, and he makes the catch. 2 down, base is empty. And now the switch hitting catcher, Cal Raleigh. Right through there for a strike. Two out, space is empty.
That's a ball.
Splits the plate, and that is strike two.
Pretty rare location right there, right down the middle. This guy paints the edges. I'm not sure if you're going to see that pitch again as a hitter.
Outside.
Yep, that ball went out.
Still 2-2 after the foul ball. Good battle here. About to be the 8th pitch of the at-bat. Swing and blast one down the line. It's gone if it's fair, but it hooks foul. 2 outs. 99 miles per hour to finish him off. Nothing across here this half. 3 innings complete. It's the A's 6 and the Mariners 1. And we're back. John Sciambi with Chris Singleton, and set to lead off the 4th, Ken Griffey Jr. And first offering is fouled off.
You know, these A's putting together some really good at-bats in this game. There's been a lot to like with how they're approaching their chances at the plate. You just can't average 2 runs per inning without a complete team effort from the lineup.
No ball,
Everyone's
2
been
strikes.
doing their job, setting up the next guy, and taking care of their own business at the plate. Well, he's desperately looking for that swing and miss. He's going to have to just change speeds a little bit, try to move it around, create
Ball, that's
just a
outside.
little bit of illusion at the end.
Cut on and miss. Struck him out. And there's one away.
Well, that's the effect of the splitter that you're looking for on the mound. Really nice pitch right there and had him out in front over the top. I'm sure the batter was thinking he was getting something else, perhaps a fastball with a little more straight and velo to it.
Rodriguez makes the catch. And there are 2 down. So the batting order turns over. Rickey Henderson now at the plate. This one popped up. Foul ground first base side. Raley makes the catch, and that'll do it. Quickly and quietly there. They still lead it, though, 6-1. Back in Seattle, and here's the first baseman, Luke Raley. And a strike right through there. That one at triple digits. Just missed.
That was absolute gas. Triple digits on the gun. It's just a different experience as a hitter watching that go by.
Comes up empty. That's strike 2.
1 ball, 2 strikes.
Fouls it off. Still 1-2. And a swing and a miss. So he picks up his 6th strikeout of the ball game.
Oh, you may think, man, that pitch was right on a tee for him, but I don't care where a knuckleball ends up. Those things dance all over the place, and even when they pass right through the hitting zone, squaring it up or even getting a good piece of it can be a tough task.
And that's down and away.
Here's something cool, Boog. When they finished building T-Mobile Park back in 1999, they actually opened it up in the middle of the season. I remember as a rookie with the Chicago White Sox, we opened the season at the Kingdome, and then when we came back later in the year, we were playing at T-Mobile Park. It's a beautiful place, great scenery from center field, and I always enjoyed playing here.
Base is empty, 1 away here on opening day. And foul ball.
Looked like you got a little excited on that fastball. Got to think to yourself, you want to stay up the middle. That way, if you're a little bit early, you hit it out of the ballpark. If you're a little late, opposite field not.
Fans another, and that's 3 straight strikeouts.
Well, pitchers have become so much better at commanding that high fastball. It used to be that a lot of pitchers didn't like to throw it because it threw off their release point and their mechanics. And they're aimed at keeping everything at the knees, get ground balls. But because hitters get a swing path that can lift balls at the knees up in the air and over the fence, this pitch has come back into play.
Over to first, and the Mariners set down.
Pitching for
We're
the
back,
Mariners.
and there's a new arm on the mound to start
Number
the 5th.
26.
Emerson Hancock.
Emerson.
Well, they didn't get much length out of their starter in this one, so they've got a lot of outs to eat up in that bullpen. I think they'll look for some length out of him right here if they can get it.
Tyson Williams up next for the A's. 1 for 2. Popped up. Polanco puts it away for the out. 2 outs, base is empty. Next up for the A's, Frank Thomas. And first offering is fouled off. Thomas goes 6 feet 5 inches, 275 pounds. Can't forget to mention he's a former MVP. Swing and a miss. 0-2 now. Meanwhile,
0-2.
activity in the bullpen. Gregory Santos appears to be getting loose. Just a weak fly ball this time. And that'll fall for a base hit. And that keeps the inning alive.
The
Willie
bat,
Mays
the center fielder,
digs in
Willie
now. He's already homered
Mays.
in this game. On the ground, out to short. To the shortstop at second, but it pulls him off the base. The throw comes in too late, and they don't get an out on the play.
You know, 2-out errors are kind of like 2-out walks, and sometimes even worse. You know, you think you're out of the inning, but all of a sudden, you get another out to get, and the offense has a great opportunity they're looking to take advantage of and make you pay for.
Yeah, that's fouled off. Two on, 2 outs. Swing and a line drive, and that's a base hit into right field. Coming home. He'll score. Throw comes in quickly as the lead runner at third gets the stop sign.
Comes through with the RBI. Nice line drive to the pull side. Met it out front, but just stayed through it nice enough and ripped it into the outfield.
So 2 on with 2 away. Now the third baseman, Dick Allen, has grounded out a couple of times. Cut on and lifted in the air. Rodriguez heads towards it. And he makes the catch. And that is that. We head to the bottom of the 5th. And stepping in for the Mariners, Jorge Polanco. There's a strike.
Well, every pitcher wants a run support, and having a lead is nice, but it can be challenging for some pitchers. I think keeping the mindset to attack instead of trying to be too fine and have too much finesse. Go after hitters and get quick outs.
Calls it in, and there's 1 away. So up next, J.P. Crawford. First offering, and it just misses.
I can't play around with him here. It's a 6-run lead at this point. Got to attack hitters even if you give up a solo shot.
Right through there for a strike. The shortstop takes the ball. Popped in the air. Left field. And Ricky Henderson the grab. 2 down. And now the right fielder, Victor Robles. Fastball for a strike. 2 down, nobody on. Last half of inning number 5. Swings through that one for strike 2.
No ball, 2
Just
strikes.
not able to catch up to that velocity.
And takes low for ball 1.
His understanding of the strike zone, very impressive. That was a very close 0-2 fastball. I just don't know how you take that.
It's through for a hit. And they had their first hit since the 2nd inning.
Back against the wall with 2 strikes,
Now
but found
batting,
a way.
the third
There's nothing
baseman,
cheap about the way he got that one through the infield. That was ripped, caught out in front, and didn't get under it like he would have liked, but definitely put a good swing on it.
there's a foul ball. Late with the swing there.
Threw that fastball right by him, slightly elevated. That's a confidence boost for this guy out there.
Oh, that's a strikeout, and that'll do it for the inning. One left for. Welcome back as we take a look at how today's starting pitchers have fared so far.
33, Ken Griffey Jr.
Hancock back to work. Swing and a high fly ball left field. A Rosarena after it. And there's one down.
Almost a loud start to the inning on that first pitch. Man, he's going to want that one back, no doubt.
Swing and a fly ball well struck left field. A Rosarena grabs it on the run.
Well, those can be pretty fun as an outfielder.
Now
Got to put it into his highest gear and go a long way to track that one down. Nothing better than that. You feel like a wide receiver playing football.
There's a swing and a drive. And it's gone. He flexes his power with that swing. His first homer of the year, and they add on. It's 8-1. That's their 5th homer of the game.
Man, they're all getting into the action. It's starting to feel like a home run derby up here. Well, he went up there 0-0 looking to do damage. I think he had his sights set on that pitch. He went and got it and circled the bases.
Jimmy Rollins up next for the A's. And a foul ball. 2 down, bases empty, but 1 run across here on opening day. The shortstop takes the ball.
Strikes.
Pitch misses,
ball 2.
and the count is 2-2. And they'll do it again. Cut on and missed, and it's a strikeout, and that is the inning. Well, we go bottom 6, and now for Seattle, Julio Rodriguez. Check swing, and he went. Strike 1.
I'm impressed by the number of first pitch strikes. He's not afraid of contact. Some guys, they'll nibble just because they don't want to get hit hard. That's not what we're seeing here. Clearly down in this ball game, and you can't look at the deficit and try to get it all back in one swing. It's got to come one at bat at a time, and even shrink it down smaller, pitch to pitch. Make that guy on the mound work to get you out.
Cal Raleigh up next for the Mariners. Fastball for a strike.
0-1's the count.
He doesn't seem to like the pitch up. Hasn't offered on either one of those pitches. 0-2 count now. I think the guy's going to climb the ladder out there.
Swings through that, and it's a strikeout. And that K brings him into double digits for the game.
Pretty electric stuff showing up on the mound right now. I mean, into double-digit strikeouts. He should be able to rack up some more before he's done in this one. And you know, not many of these hitters have had much of an answer for what he's offering out there.
Swing and a pop-up. Foul territory for the catcher. And Gibson hauls it in for the out. And that is back here in a blowout, which gives us a chance to talk about just about anything.
Bro, don't get me fired.
All right, Singy, when you played, how much of a fashionista were you? Would you come to the ballpark dressed to the nines?
No, I wouldn't. Even on the road trips, I was, you know, pretty average. There were some guys that would dial it up, and there'd be some outfits where you're kind of double taking and saying, where in the world are you going? But overall, I'd say I kept it low key.
Yeah, you see some guys into the fashion nowadays and big on the gram, as the kids like to say. Post their Fires across the diamond. Quick recovery from the misplay. Pays off for the out.
Now batting.
Two down, base is empty. Willie Mays up next for the A's. Fought off foul. Two down, nobody on.
Ball one.
Swing and a ground ball. Crawford fires to first on the run, and they get the out. And 1-2-3. Back at T-Mobile Park, here's the left fielder, Randy Arozarena. Just missed.
Well, it's a good pitch there. Really had some run and finished a little up and in just on the edge. And that's one of those, if you swing at it, hit a broken bat as you jog back to the dugout. Timing issues can snowball quickly, and that's what we're witnessing here. This lineup's inability to lock onto the pitcher's delivery is causing a few awkward swings.
Swing and a pop-up in foul ground. And that's a foul ball. Fly ball center field. Williams makes the grab, one down. Okay, Singy, I think we can say it's been a successful major league debut for him on the mound. He's giving this organization and its fans some reasons to be excited about what he can do at this. And here comes Mark Kotsay as he's ready to make a change and go to the bullpen.
Pitching for the Athletics, number 19, Mason Miller.
Now a high fly ball out to left center. Mays in pursuit. And there are two outs. And now it's the switch hitting second baseman, Jorge Polanco. Just missed.
1-0.
That one finds the zone, and the count is 1-1. And that drops in for a strike. Swings and misses on the fastball up in the zone for the. And welcome back to the ballpark. All set for the start of the inning. And now the DH, Frank Williams. Ground ball up the middle. Crawford on the run. Throw to first. And he gets him. Nicely done. Dick Allen up next for the A's. 0 for 3 in this one. Hit on the ground to short. Crawford. Now the throw to first on the run. It's there, and that's a great play.
Oh, nice job by the shortstop to field that on the backhand and gather himself, get his feet underneath him. He had a long throw, but he knew he had plenty of time to take that extra step, secure the grip, and finish the throw.
Two outs. Hard grounder into the outfield for a knock. Man at first, and now it's going to be Josh Gibson. And first offering is fouled off. Junior off of first with 2 away. Foul ball there. Ripped to third, but handled, and that'll end the inning. And we're back, bottom of the 8th, and stepping in for the Mariners, J.P. Crawford. That one hit to right. Griffey in pursuit. Hauls it in for the out. So digging in, Victor Robles. And he hits a ground ball right side. Throws to first. Awesome play there.
Now batting, the
Two
third
outs,
baseman,
base is empty.
Donovan.
Here's the third baseman, Donovan Solano. First pitch just misses. Miller, 26 years old, and he was a third-round pick in 2021. That's hard hit on the line. And Rickey Henderson the grab. This one back in Seattle. Now the left fielder, Rickey Henderson. Hancock back to work. High fly ball out towards left center. Arozarena sizes this one up. One down. Next up for the A's, Jimmy Rollins. And a good fastball to start him off. That's strike one. He swings and fouls one off. One down, base is empty. Swing and a ground ball up the middle. That's a base hit. Man at first with one gone. Tyson Williams up next for the A's. This guy, one of the best contact men in the sport as well. Outstanding on the defensive end. Robles coming on. He makes the grab. 2 down.
Now batting, the first baseman, Frank
And
Thomas.
next will be the cleanup hitter, Frank Thomas. That one way inside.
Well, if he's going to steal second, you want him to go early in the count. That way he's not a distraction to the hitter at the plate. Go ahead and get it out of the way so the hitter can focus on the pitch.
Crawford. And that'll do it. Back at T-Mobile Park, bottom of the inning. Here's the center fielder, Julio Rodriguez. On the ground, right side. Handles, throws to first. Rodriguez out of the play. Cal Raleigh up next for the Mariners. And first offering is fouled off. And ball one. The A's up big in this one. We're in the last half of the 9th inning. Swing and a miss. Struck him out. Now only 1 out remaining. And now the first baseman, Luke Raley. That one at triple digits. Next offering is down low.
1-1.
Right through there for a strike. The Mariners down to their final strike. Out towards right center. That's well struck. And that one hops the wall. Makes the turn and heads for second. And he's in there standing up with a 2-out double.
These guys today are so great with handling velocity. They're seeing high speeds day after day, and a nice job of turning that one around.
Arozarena, the next to hit, takes ball one. And a strike right through there. That one at triple digits. Raley at second with 2 down. Fights that one away. Still 1-2. And that one upstairs.
2-2 now.
Swing and a miss, and he got him. Ball game. Williams with his first major league win.
Yeah, nicely done. I'm sure he'll feel very good about that and get the ball for his trophy case, as he should. A start he won't ever forget.
And this one finishes with a final of 8-1. The A's are victorious. For Chris Singleton and our entire crew here at MLB The Show, thanks for stopping by. I'm John Sciambi. Talk to you soon.
got me about to doze off. I ran out of Papa. If he nosy, I'ma knock his nose off. If he holy, I'ma send his soul off. Trust passing, I'ma cut his toes off. Much faster than a come on stop. If he riding, I'ma cut his tail off. One mic, zero flaws. Spitting 24 karat gold bars. To a gunfighter, bring a blowtorch. Spending new money to fight an old charge. No such thing as no charge. Been hot since the Cold War.
Here come the boogeyman. We do what we can. Run the clock on America.